Good morning, dear students. Today we will deal with the topic digestion in small intestine. As you know, after the digestion in the stomach, the food molecules it reaches into the small intestine, and we are going to study how this digestion occurs in the small intestine. So you know, the small intestine consists of the three parts, that is duodenum, jejunum and ileum. From this diagram you can see this yellow portion is known as the duodenum, this blue portion is known as the jejunum, and this pink portion is the ileum. So for the digestion of larger food molecules into smaller food molecules which can be absorbed by our body, we need some enzymes, and these enzymes we get from the pancreas. Our pancreas secretes the TAL, that is trypsin, amylase and lipase. T stands for trypsin, A stands for amylase, L stands for lipase. So this trypsin, what it does, it converts the protein polypeptides, the indigested or incompleted digestion of proteins, into the smaller peptides or amino acids. This trypsin converts the proteins or polypeptides into smaller peptides or amino acids, and this amylase converts the starch into a glucose. This starch, which is a polysaccharide, it is converted into a glucose, which is a monosaccharide, and this lipase, it converts the fats into a fatty acids and glycerol. So all these bigger food molecules are converted into a smaller and simpler forms. Next, the duodenum. Our duodenum secretes the enzyme enterokinase, and this enterokinase, what it does, this trypsinogen, which is in an inactive form, it is converted into a trypsin, which is an active form. So our duodenum, it secretes the enzyme enterokinase, which converts the trypsinogen inactive form into an active form, that is trypsin, and this trypsin converts the proteins or polypeptides into a smaller proteins or amino acids, and the duodenum also secretes the enzymes maltase, lactase and sucrase, which can convert the bigger carbohydrate molecules into a simpler forms of carbohydrate molecules, like maltase. In the presence of the maltase enzyme, the maltose is converted into two molecules of glucose, and in the presence of the lactase enzymes, the lactose is converted into glucose and galactose, and in the presence of sucrase enzyme, the sucrose is converted into a glucose and fructose. So for the digestion of this, the medium should be proper. The medium which we required for the action of this enzyme is the basic medium. In the stomach we need the acidic medium, but in the small intestine we need the basic medium. And from where we will get this basic medium? So the liver. Our liver will secretes the bicarbonate. Our liver secretes the sodium bicarbonate, which changes the acidic medium into a basic medium, so that the enzymes which are secreted by the pancreas and duodenum can perform their actions very well for the digestion of the food. And liver also secretes the bile, and this bile contains the two important molecules, that is bilirubin and biliverdin. This bilirubin and biliverdin, it helps for the emulsification, that means the larger fat molecules are converted into smaller fat molecules, that is known as emulsification. And the lipase, the lipase enzyme, which is secreted by the pancreas, this lipase acts on these smaller molecules of fats which we got from the emulsification. So this lipase acts on these small molecules of fats and breaks it down into glycerol and fatty acids, and these lipase enzymes will convert the fats into fatty acids and glycerols. And after that, what happens? The absorption of these molecules occurs. So now we have got the simpler forms of the food molecules, like glucose, amino acid and fat molecules. These glucose, amino acid and fat molecules are small enough to be absorbed by the body. So how this absorption takes place? The glucose and amino acid is absorbed by the blood vessels present in the small intestine of ileum in the villi, and these fat molecules are absorbed by the lymph ducts of small intestine. Through this diagram you can understand this is the structure of the villi that is present in the ileum of the small intestine. This villi is a tube-like structures. You can see in this structure the blood vessels, you can see the capillary network, lymph capillary. So the glucose and amino acids are absorbed by the blood vessels of this villi, and the fat molecules are absorbed by the lymph ducts of this villi. So like this the digestion in the small intestine occurs. Let's see the functions of parts of small intestine. As you know, the small intestine consists of mainly the three parts, that is duodenum, jejunum and ileum. So in the duodenum it secretes the enzymes. The duodenum secretes various enzymes for the digestion. So the digestion of food, digestion in small intestine, it occurs in the duodenum of the small intestine, and in the jejunum the transport of that digested food occurs. In the jejunum its function is the transport of that digested food, and in the ileum the absorption of that digested food occurs. So these are the three important functions of the small intestine. I hope you have understood the digestion in small intestine.